Hey guys, it's me, Geekopedia. You may know me on Twitter as BJ17TheMovieGeek, and I'm back at you with an all-new video. Today's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be kind of an unboxing video. It's not in a box. I'm just going to show you, but it's sort of like that. So I'm just going to show you. I picked this up today. It was either released like last week or a few days ago, but I was finally able to pick it up. So, without further ado, we need to talk about the Muscles and Fitness Bruce Lee edition. This bad boy came out, like I said, a few days ago, and it's really well done. This, as you may know, Muscle and Fitness, this is actually the first time I actually read a Muscle and Fitness issue. So I don't really know much about it. I guess it's just about bodybuilders doing what they do best and all that. But I'm intrigued that they had Bruce Lee on the cover and they have a whole story about him and everything. I've read it like 5 times and I really like it. I really think that this is a really interesting thing. So I'm not going to reveal that much just in case you want to go out and pick one of these up, which I highly recommend that you do. This is an amazing book, an amazing magazine issue, starring pretty much the greatest martial artist that the world has ever seen. So without further ado, I just want to show you a few of the pages. Just a few. Now, I just now noticed this. Sweet. I just now noticed this. There's a table of contents page. And you've got a big picture of Bruce Lee slapped on it. And if you turn the page, the next part of the table of contents also has Bruce Lee on it. So I just now noticed that. That's pretty cool. That is honestly pretty neat. So let's see where that article is. There's Mark Wahlberg's in this. Here we are. So this is what the first page looks like. It starts on page 20 and 21. Mostly just starts talking about the TV show Warrior, which the concept of Warrior was first constructed by Bruce Lee. It was rejected, but then retooled behind his back as the series Kung Fu. That's just a TV show series. Years later, Bruce Lee's daughter, Shannon Lee, who is now the president of Bruce Lee Foundation, teamed up with Justin Lin, who you may know, he directed 4 of the Fast and Furious movies. They got together and they sort of brought Warrior back from the ashes. And so this series, it just got renewed for its 2nd season, and it's obviously a good hit. You can find it on Cinemax. I've not watched it yet. I don't have Cinemax, so I can't watch it, but I'm dying to watch it. There's a lot of information on Bruce Lee in this book. And me being a big Bruce Lee fanatic, if you are a Bruce Lee fan, or even if you like Kung Fu in general, I deeply recommend this book. It's detailed, well written, and it holds a lot of good facts in this. So, and of course, Bruce Lee, he's not the only good part in this. There's a lot of different things that you can find in this book, which proves even more that this is an interesting read to pick up. So, I don't really want to go into much of what this book says, but I want to read you a quote. It's a quote by Andrew Koji, the man who plays the main character in the show Warrior. The main character's name, Sam. Hope I said that right. But he plays the main character. And here's what he said about Bruce. What he did to break through racial barriers just proved it can be done. Back when Bruce Lee first came to America and started pitching this series, when you're in an American Hollywood studio, or let me phrase it, when you're in an American film studio, the only people they would really want to work with are Americans. They wouldn't want to work with Asians. They wouldn't want to... Basically, if you weren't white back then, that's basically... You would never get a job. And Bruce, he was an advocate. He was a speaker for those that back when Hollywood back in their day was shoving them aside and being basically racial to them. And I think that's one of the also a big reason why Bruce Lee is such a cultural icon. He's an insanely powerful martial artist, but he is also a big influence on how not only Asians but pretty much everybody is treated now. And I think we can thank him for a lot of that. So there's a lot of great things in here. There's a segment about Shang-Chi. He's a Marvel character. They call him the Master of Kung Fu. Shang-Chi is about to get a movie that's going to get released. What they're saying in 2021. I cannot wait for that. Shang-Chi is basically the Bruce Lee of the Marvel Universe, which automatically I'm in on that. So this has got a lot of good things in it. Like I said, this is a highly recommended read for you to get. If you are a Bruce Lee fan, you definitely need this. So that's about it, what I got. I don't really want to spoil about the book, just because I want you guys out there to read it and see it for yourself. Here's the front cover once again. So I got this at the Bloomfield CVS. But I guess you can find them anywhere that sells books like these. But I just personally found my copy at the Bloomfield CVS, which is the closest place I could go to pretty much find a copy of this. And yeah, that's basically just about it. I really love this book. My first book review on my channel, I'd probably have to give it... Well, I've not read the entire book. I've just read the Bruce Lee segment. But the Bruce Lee segment, I've got to get a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 stars. And that's just how good the segment is. I'll probably dive deeper into the other segments and articles in this book. But definitely, Bruce Lee is a big highlight. So, why don't you let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. If you're going to buy one, just tell me. Or you don't have to tell me, just go get one. I mean, this is really worth the money. Can't remember how much it was, but this is really worth the money.